It's a 2023 home opener for the Darien High School field hockey team, where the 1-0 Blue Wave will battle it out against the FCIAC rival Greenwich Cardinals at the DHS Stadium Field. Hi, everybody. Joined alongside myself right now, Kari Johns will be joining me. I'm Liam Tomaszewski, and this Darien team has started off a year strong, defeating the Fairfield Ludlow Falcons 10-0 in their first game. So they've been playing really good field hockey. They have a win streak going of 24 games going into last season. And last year, playing the Greenwich Cardinals, they played them twice. They won twice. They defeated them 4-2 in the CIAC quarterfinal game, and then they won 2-1 in the regular season game. So should be an interesting one. It was one of the more closer scores for this Darien High School field hockey team, who has just been pretty much purely dominant for the past couple of seasons. We'll be getting ready here. Beautiful day at the Darien High School Stadium Field. Of course, we cannot forget what day it is, the 22nd anniversary of the September 11th attacks. And we were all thinking about that today and remembering to never forget. These Darien and Greenwich teams getting ready in their respective huddles with their coaches. Darien head coach Mo Minikis in her 24th season. Greenwich coach Megan Wax entering her 5th season. And very highly anticipated home opener for Darien. And we're just about to get our starting lineups here at the stadium field. And the coin toss. Out in center with Darien head coach Mo Minikis and forward Ashley Stockdale, along with the Greenwich respective players and coaches. And now these teams will get ready for battle. And a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner here at the Darien High School. Now we'll be joined alongside the member of the U.S. Masters field hockey team, Kari Johns, and we got a great matchup here ahead of us. Nice Monday afternoon, sunny. And what do you think we're going to see from both of these teams?
I think we're going to see some great hockey today. Greenwich has always been very strong in the FCIAC. Darien, as we know, bringing home FCIAC championships and state championships. Greenwich is always right there knocking on the door. You have a lot of speed, a lot of power. So it's a great matchup and a good test for both teams today.
Yeah, two dominant teams. Darien, of course, winning the FCIAC and state title last year, and Greenwich losing to Darien in the state quarterfinal. So a lot is riding on this matchup, and we shall see how it will pan out.
So it's the first time we've been on the field. As you can see, we have a new track. And so Darien is on this field for the first time. And yeah, we will see how it will pan out. It's a nice warm day out there. Maybe a little thunder showers to cool it off in a little bit. But
yes,
hopefully not too soon.
Yes, hopefully the sun can stay out for the beginning of this field hockey match. As we see Darien and Greenwich getting ready at the face-off X.
So you have Darien in their home whites, moving from right to left on your screen, and Greenwich in their away reds. We have, looks like possibly Katie Savino with that startup, but I can't see who has the ball in the beginning. But Darien will start with the ball with possession. A few great players. You see Captain Blake Wilkes right there, number 23, who is Cornell bound.
And we are underway in this one. That was Kate Bogdan, the junior on the start, and Greenwich will retain possession. Of course, Greenwich in their away red jerseys, moving left to right on your screen. Darien in their home white, moving right to left. And there's Greenwich starting position in the defensive zone, and we'll move it back out.
It's Katie Savino, captain, senior captain.
And Katie Savino, senior captain, committed to Amherst for field hockey. She'll just keep passing the ball around.
It's Kate Bogdan again, outletting the ball to the left side to one of the Liddells.
This Darien team full of talent all through pretty much every single grade. This Darien team does not let up at all.
It's Ashley Stockdale, Duke bound next year, senior captain as well.
And Stockdale getting caught up by the Greenwich defenders at the Greenwich net, and whistle will be blown.
Stockdale does a great job of earning a attack penalty corner, finding the foot of one of the defenders in Greenwich. So it looks like we have Stockdale on the injection or insertion, and looks like Blake Wilkes at the top, and one of the Liddells behind. We've got Tori, who's going to University of Richmond, bound on the left side. It's Tori Stockdale, so the twins out there finding their twin power.
And Darien, two sets of twins on this team, the Stockdales and the Liddell twins.
Liddells, yeah.
And Blake Wilkes will get with that. Shot didn't go anywhere, and Greenwich will now have possession.
It's turf a little slower. Again, we're not used to playing on this, so it's going to be, I think, both teams. You can see both teams kind of struggling with the pace already. It'll be an adjustment, and once they make it, it'll...
Yeah, Greenwich just starting their possession now, trying to move across the field. That is number 4 for Greenwich, Kate Donnellan, senior, second year on varsity. And another whistle will be blown. Darien will now have possession.
Yeah, she was dispossessed by, I believe that was Allie Meyer.
Allie Meyer for Darien, committed to Williams for field hockey. So lots of commits on this Darien team.
The past few years have been great. So the good thing about these teams is a lot of these players know each other. They both play for the same club team that's located in Greenwich. So, you know, they get to know each other on and off the field, which is great. As one of the Liddells coming up with a nice block tackle, finding Blake Wilkes. Or is that Kate Buck? That like number 23.
Senior captain Blake Wilkes to, again, senior captain Katie Savino.
And that'll be
dispossessed by Greenwich. Slapshot getting up there. Number 1 Greenwich, Stella T-Bolt. T-Bolt just trying to move around, but Darien defensive Allie Meyer trying to break that up.
Does a great job getting that ball away. And that shot just wide of the net.
And that shot just wide of the net. First year sophomore starting goalie Tess Haggerty getting in there. Very much younger goaltender. Who'll be starting this year for the Wave, plays Lax in the spring.
A little bit of rebuilding this year. Lost some key players last year, but again, always always people waiting in the wings to come in. So so far Darien's been doing a great job filling those spaces.
And Greenwich Darien just trying to fight for it.
Greenwich doing a good job coming inside their offensive 25, but looks like Darien getting that ball away. Ashley Stockdale doing a great work to continue moving, finding Blake.
And Blake Wiltz just carrying the ball up, trying to deep pass the Greenwich defender. She'll take a shot, and that will just go left of the net.
Saw some great elimination skill at the top of the circle that she did to weave around that defender, and then just wide, unfortunately.
Yeah, Blake Wiltz, one of the most, or I would say not most, but more dominant players on this Darien team. Class of 2024, top 100, all FCIAC and all state player last season.
She's been dominant for a while, and again, she's heading off to Cornell University next year. So Cornell-bound field hockey player.
And Ashley Stockdale will get tripped up as she'll get her chance close to the 15-yard line. Another whistle blown.
It's tech penalty corner called. That foul happening inside the circle there. Gray lines, if you can see them on the field, are signifying the 16-yard defensive and or offensive circle. So we have Stockdale again on the injection or insertion. Looks like Blake Wilt at the top. We have Kate Bach to the right. And Tori Stockdale to the left.
Yeah, Darien will get their chances again in the Greenwich defensive zone. Lining up inside the Greenwich goal. The Stockdale will shoot the ball out. That'll go to Wilkes.
A little bit slow on the insertion, but sending over to Tori.
Shot by number 8, Tori Stockdale. And that will just go wide.
So Darien a few opportunities and just missing wide of the net, looking like they have to have a few, maybe some offensive players there ready to tip, but still knocking on the door, and Greenwich working on getting it out of their defensive 25, and they do so with that ball, but it's stopped by Katie Savino.
Indeed they are. Darien just having the opportunities, just can't get the ball in the goal as Darien. Katie Savino shoots it, intercepted by the Greenwich, and very back and forth game, but more heavily Darien game so far.
So far. A lot of hockey to play.
A lot of hockey to play it is. And that was Kate Bach getting it over there, and now Greenwich will get their chance with the ball.
It's nice pressure on the Darien offense, applying pressure right away to the Greenwich defensive unit.
And this Greenwich team just trying to do something, getting past the wave of number 2, Kate Bach, number 16, Caroline White playing high pressure. And again, Katie Savino will get the ball and move back to number 8, Tori Stockdale. Back to Kylie Liddell. And Kate Bogdan will get her chance, just trying to keep the ball away from the Greenwich Cardinals.
Great transfer across the backfield. You're trying to change and just shift the opposition. If you can move that ball fast enough, generally have some good space on the other side of the field. Again, ball a little slow moving, as you can see.
Yeah, another whistle blown by the referee. Darien will retain possession. Greenwich just trying to do something, getting it out of their own zone. And that will be Ashley Stockdale moving it along. Gets a backhand shot in the air, and that will go in. Ashley Stockdale on the air shot, and that puts Darien up 1-0.
You have that instant replay. Great shot. See that goaltender lamenting a little bit, hands on head, and she was right there. See the Greenwich defensive unit getting together. They'll discuss that, and then substitution in for Darien.
Yeah, tall shot for Ashley Stockdale. That was top shelf above the goalie's head. Of course, Ashley Stockdale, class of 2024, top 50, committed to Duke to play field hockey, so she'll become a Blue Devil next fall. And both these teams just trying to figure out the ball after the goal. Darien will looks like they'll have possession with it.
Darien maintaining a lot of possession so far in this quarter. It looks like we are just about halfway through.
And we haven't seen the Greenwich Cardinals get many opportunities or shots on net this Darien. Just trying to keep possession and maintain that high constant pressure on the Greenwich defense.
Well, Greenwich lost quite a few good players. Claire Muffelman, fantastic player. So there's a few holes to fill here, and no doubt that they will do it. Sometimes just the beginning of the season, you're still trying to figure things out. I believe only the second game for both teams. Darien had a game against Fairfield Ludlow, which they came away with a 10-0 result in favor.
And yeah, the Greenwich Cardinals took on the Danbury Hatters. They defeated them 9-0. So both of these teams sit at 1-0 in their respective FCIAC divisions.
So the official just signaling for that ball to go back to the spot of the foul.
And Greenwich will get a chance with number 7, Liv Camnini.
You see that high pressure. There's Kate Bach, who's Boston College bound actually to play field hockey. Great hockey program. So a lot of powerhouse programs where these young players will be going. So
yeah, Kate Bach recently verbally committed to Boston College for field hockey.
it was a great quick restart. Earned that attack penalty corner. The defense was a little bit too close. We have to give 5 yards of leeway before attempting to play the ball. So again, we have Ashley Stockdale on the insertion or ejection, and you have Blake Wilkes again at the top, looking for Katie Savino at the right. Also, Tori Stockdale to the left, and one of the Dills, probably, I believe Kylie, is just backing Wilkes up.
And Darien trying to do what they do best right now. Going to Blake Wilkes.
The ball just coming out so slow. Wilkes trying to get anything she can on that.
And
Back to
that'll be
Stockdale.
stopped, but Stockdale will get it in. The other Stockdale, Tori, will get her first goal on the day.
Let's take a look. The officials are going to connect right there because that was the, they're going to probably discuss whether that was the first shot on the penalty corner. That first shot, unless it's a drag flick, needs to be crossing the goal line at the height of the baseboard. So, so calling 16 coming out, that was called the first shot on goal. I don't recall if there was another one before that, but the officials deeming that that is not a goal. Again, unless it's a drag flick, that ball's got to stay at the height of the baseboard while crossing the goal line. So that's why that goal was taken back, and we'll...
Yeah, so the score 1-0 Darien. That goal did not count. And Darien will still try to keep possession. This Greenwich team not having seen many offensive opportunities as they try to get something here. Looks like number 1, Stella T-Bolt. And now Greenwich number 15, Emmy Arroyo. Second-year varsity player as Greenwich is trying to keep moving up into the Darien defense.
So yeah, Greenwich in their offensive 50 here. Let's see if they can generate any offensive opportunities. There's a nice high press there from Kate Bach. And quick start from Ashley Stockdale. She's going to take on, you see 4 Greenwich jerseys there, and she takes them all on and is able to get the ball south of the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Greenwich just trying to get rid of this high-powered Darien offense. Try to prevent another ball from going in, and it's put up by Stockdale, and that will go in.
It was a great tip. I believe that was Kate Bach with her stick there, ready to, yeah. So that was a great little bobble ball, not coming across too quickly, but Kate Bach was able to get her stick on and just kind of pull that in reverse.
You know, take a look at the replay. It looks like, I think that was Kate Bach getting that on there. Not sure if that was Kate Bach or Blake Wilkes. I think that was Blake Wilkes that got her stick on that one.
Okay.
So Darien, nevertheless, Darien will go up 2-0 against the Cardinals. Yeah, senior captain Blake Wilkes credited with the goal.
So we're looking at 10 minutes into the first half.
Another whistle will be blown, and
it was a nice quick restart, but the official signaling for it to come back to the spot of the foul. Generally, if it's within a stick length or so, they'll let you continue play, but just a little bit too far away from where this foul was. So great recovery there by Ashley Stockdale, and then nice step up by Allie Meyer breaking up that play. She finds her teammate out to the right, and fortunately also finds the foot of her teammate, and so now Greenwich once again trying to attack within their offensive 50.
Yeah, Greenwich number 9, Avery Hirsch, looking like getting on the field for this one. And Greenwich just needing a spark to get past this Darien defense. And Greenwich starting it out, going to number 12, Julia Laduada, her second year on varsity. But the ball will quickly go back to Darien.
On that right side, looks like Brooke Liddell has subbed in at right attack. Or possibly mid. And we've got Kate Bogdan hustling over. Doing a great job. Nice move by Tori Stockdale. You're just going to see some fantastic stick handling here. Great stop there.
Yeah, that was a great stop by Greenwich right there. I think that was number 6, Hannah Klingbeil. Also her sister, Sophia Klingbeil, also on this Greenwich team. A lot of sets of sisters playing field hockey. A lot of big field hockey family in the FCIAC.
Makes it easier on the parents. You just have a card in one place when instead of being torn different places.
And the refs, well, the referee waving up a green card.
So we'll have number 4, Donlin, coming off the field. Green card will be for 2 minutes. I didn't exactly see what the infraction was, but most likely green cards are given out for either some type of rough play or hitting the ball after the play has come to a stop. Fortunately, I didn't see what it was, but
Darien will get their chances again with Kate Bogdan getting it up and passing it towards the sidelines with number 8, Tori Stockdale.
it's a good chance for Darien to go ahead. They're up 1 player, so that leaves Greenwich just a bit exposed.
And Wilkes bringing it around close to the net.
Sends a great centering
Goalie
ball.
going out. Ball not stopped yet. Shot will go off, but Darien could not get the shot in with the goalie coming out of the crease.
Centers that ball nicely. Goalkeeper on Greenwich. Who do we have there?
0, yeah.
Jansen did a great job on the first few saves.
Yeah, Kelly Jansen, 3rd-year back starting for the Cardinals. She's all FCIAC honorable mention 2 years ago. But she's just pretty much one of those anchor players for this Greenwich Cardinals team.
Much better insert there. Option over to the right to Kate Bach, who does
just trying to center it for Ashley Stockdale, but cannot get the pass on.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's a missed opportunity. That was a great centering ball. Those are the ones that Waver, probably wish and look back on this film and say they would have capitalized on. Here's Greenwich trying to work the ball down their right sideline.
And just about a minute and a half left to go in this first quarter. Darien up 2-0. Watching this on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. And Greenwich will try to start their something late here in the first quarter. That'll be picked up by senior captain Kay Savino, but
yeah, it just mistraps it, and Greenwich with an opportunity here to go ahead, sending a nice through ball, sending
it to Stella T-Bolt. T-Bolt trying to get past Darien defense, trying to get a shot past Tess Hagany, but
Darien defense playing tight, but looks like there was a foul inside that circle. So Greenwich with their first opportunity on attack penalty corner. Let's see what they can generate here.
And Greenwich getting their first opportunity here from the penalty circle, and this is a big opportunity for Greenwich. If they get the goal here, they're only down 1 going in to the second quarter. So this is pretty much, if they get it in, it's a game changer for this game.
So you're going to have to be the eyes inserter.
Yeah, it looks like number 5, Allie Jansen, will get there, along with number 8, Sophia Klingbeil, and number 12, Julia Laduada.
Good job on those names.
And starting it off for the Cardinals to Laduada.
Trap at the top, a little slip over there onto the left.
T-Bolt gets the shot. Not enough power on that one, and Darien will now retain possession. As the first quarter will come to an end, Darien goes up 2-0. And Kari, what have you seen from this Darien team so far this game?
So right now, Greenwich is back to full strength. I think Darien did a good job of moving the ball, but obviously you can see it's a little bit slow. Again, I don't know if it's the field or just getting used to it, but I think both teams, will get a little bit more legs underneath them and understand a little bit more how the ball has to move. But looking good, pretty good so far, distributing the ball really well. And Greenwich, don't count them out. They're going to come right back.
And so Darien up 2-0. We'll be right back in the DAF Media Network for the beginning of the second quarter here at the high school stadium field.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
And we are back here live on the DAF Media Network, just about to start up the second quarter here of play against the Darien Blue Wave and the Greenwich Cardinals. Darien up 2-0 in the first quarter. Last game when they played the Fairfield Ludlow Falcons, they went up 3-0 in the first quarter. So this Greenwich Cardinals team just trying to hold on to the Darien high-powered offense and then trying to gain momentum with the Greenwich Cardinals offense, trying to get past the Darien defense. And we see in the Greenwich huddle right now, head coach Megan Watts just trying to tell her girls to get past the defense and get more shots on the net. And both teams now heading out, getting ready to start the second quarter. We saw the majority of the possession in that first quarter in the favor of the Darien Blue Wave. And this Greenwich Cardinals team just trying to prevent any more shots on net. As Darien junior Kate Bogdan will get the ball in the center logo. And play just getting ready to resume. Not sure what the delay is. Looks like a scoreboard technical error. And play going back, and Blue Wave punting it off, and here we go. Start of the second quarter here at the Darien High School Stadium Field. Greenwich just trying to get back onto the offense. And quickly Darien will get the ball back, and
Kylie Liddell just sending that ball just outside of Tori Stockdale's reach. Going to try and transfer the ball through the back. See a little bit quicker ball movement. As I said, there'll be a few adjustments here. Teams trying to move the ball just a little bit quicker. That's what's going to be needed here for either team to have better successes.
And Blake Wilkes getting in there. Kate Bach close to the net as the Greenwich defender. Number 10, Bernie Thompson, will get that out.
Great clear there. It's Tori Stockdale double teamed.
And going back out
Ball
to
forward.
Kate Bogdan, and going way out to the center. That'll be number 9, Kate Bogdan.
Great transfer, sending it all the way through the backfield and over to the right side, but just a little mistrap there. So Greenwich starting on their left side attack, seeing if they can, again, generate something. They had a few opportunities there, a few exciting moments for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals just trying to create something. Haven't seen them on the offense a lot. It's just been mostly all Darien this game. So needing to change that. Head coach Megan Watts just trying to get her girls ready in that between quarters huddle.
There's a ball that just went through we were talked about. See that speed on the Darien defense, getting to that ball first. What great speed there.
Yeah, great speed by number 9, Kate Bogdan, the fellow DAF Media volunteer. And Greenwich trying to create something, but the senior Caroline White will just hit it out. And Greenwich back on offense.
So some substitutions here for the Darien team. You mentioned Caroline White coming in as a junior. And here's Greenwich, again, trying to, maybe they'll just shift around the way Darien has, shift around the back, try to change a point of attack. Maybe pull the defense over to one side. And there's a great interception there. Looks like that could be Brooke Liddell. Passing that ball out maybe to her sister.
Yeah, Caroline White, number 16.
Caroline White, there we go.
Adds to the seniority of this team. Committed to Amherst for field hockey. One of the many seniors on this Darien high school team.
Darien staying in possession with the ball. It's a brief takeaway there, but gaining possession back. And here comes Greenwich. See if they can get stopped there by Allie Meyer.
A great stop by Allie Meyer, trying to stop the rush on the Greenwich right there. And now back out to Ashley Stockdale. And Stockdale with a quick shot. That'll be stopped up by Greenwich. And a lot of back and forth so far earlier in the second quarter. And that'll be senior captain Katie Savino.
Fantastic takeaway there, yeah. That was a great takeaway, Katie. Nice ball for Tori. She's trying to center that ball in. Kate Bach cuts back, and just outside the circle is going to be the foul. Darien will take that ball in.
And Tori Stockdale going to Blake Wilkes out wide left. Wilkes trying to get in there, but Greenwich playing great defense.
Yeah, she just lost the ball off her stick. Darien still in possession.
Stockdale very close to the net, but can't get a shot on. And now Greenwich will get their opportunity. No, excuse me, Darien will still have the ball. Ashley Stockdale getting it ready. Now Greenwich lining up in the goal.
Insertion coming from Ashley Stockdale. Finds Blake Wilkes at the top.
Just
Little
past
mistrap.
Wilkes.
And that's why you have that player back there backing up. Blake trying to find something right off her back foot. Nice shot. See if someone get a touch of it.
Great shot by Wilkes. Kate
Still
Bach
active.
just trying to get near there. And
Another attack penalty corner for Darien offense.
yes, indeed, Darien will get another opportunity. That was a great play by Darien. Just, again, couldn't get the shot on.
Another insertion by Ashley Stockdale. You see the defensive unit for Greenwich setting in place. She'll insert out.
Stockdale going to Blake Wilkes. Wilkes trying to get close to the net. Shot on. That'll be kicked by the goaltender.
Great save there. That Greenwich defense playing strong and tight. And it'll be a 16-yard hit coming out. Good job in the Greenwich defense to defend those two penalty corners back to back.
Yeah, Greenwich defense only holding Darien to 2 goals so far. So playing well.
See the Darien unit right there just trying to pack this ball in, not allowing any ball to penetrate through, forcing Greenwich right there to send that ball back, and they'll still try to work it out by connecting their passes.
Yep, Greenwich just trying to create something. Looked like that was number 12, Julia Laduada, who was a call up for the state playoffs last year, making her varsity debut.
Good hustle there on Tori Stockdale.
And Tori Stockdale just trying to get around the Greenwich defenders. And that will go out off of Greenwich.
Just outside the circle, she'll take that ball.
And Tori Stockdale getting it started for Darien. Looks like she'll pass out to number 7, Kylie Liddell, first year on varsity. Savino. And Stockdale trying to center it. Again, Darien cannot get a shot on.
Good job by the Greenwich defense again to get the ball out.
And senior Bernie Thompson cleared that ball out. She's a big impact player to watch this season. A very big key player on the defense for the Cardinals.
See Blake Will cutting back for that ball and getting some great stick work around, sending it back to Katie Savino. He just a little bit of a softer pass. And there's Kate Bogdan making a great step-up interception, and ball goes back Greenwich's way. So we had a little bit of back and forth here. Let's see if Greenwich can generate anything.
Lots of back and forth. Greenwich getting into the Darien defensive zone. And again, Darien will get the ball after hitting it out by the Greenwich Cardinals.
And we are almost halfway through the second half. Darien leading 2-0 with 2 great goals. Good stick work there, but lifted up into the players. It'll be coming in for Greenwich, and they have an opportunity here to get into their attacking 25. Let's see if they can do it.
Yeah, big opportunity for Greenwich. Number 8, Sophia Klingbeil, getting out there. But again, Darien will make a statement on the offense. And we know this Darien team, they have a core of upperclassmen in combination with great younger players, so this team just gels really well, and you can see it on and off the field.
There's a lot of depth. There's a lot of depth to this team. And young, filling, again, I mentioned a few spots from last year. Some great players taken off. Morgan Massey, not to mention one who got 3 state championships through all 3 of her sports last year. Missing Ryan Hapgood, who fantastic offensive player. Casey Benoit off to Syracuse. Raina Johns off to Dartmouth. A lot of college-bound athletes on that senior team last year. So a few holes to fill here, but it looks like the Darien team is doing it nicely. The Liddells, as you mentioned, coming up for the first time on varsity, starting and playing very well. Kate Bogdan, same, filling that hole in the back.
And 2022 was a year to remember for the Darien field hockey program, but trying to make 2023, again, another year to remember. And shot will just go left. That was actually Stockdale on that one.
So Darien, for the first time this year, is going to the high school invitational classic in Pennsylvania. It's a tournament where teams from all around the country come, so it'll be interesting to see how they rank it. Those games do count towards their state record.
Yes, Darien will take on September 23rd, Skyline High School from Michigan. And then on the next day, on September 24th, they will take on the Camden Catholic team from New Jersey. So playing teams from all over the country, really trying to see how Darien relates to these other teams.
It's a great way to see how they stack up. A lot of these girls do play club, and so they get to play teams from all around the country. Some of them around the world. We have a few players that play on some USA teams as well. And so they have great opportunities. Nexus teams, so don't quote me on the USA roster team, but Nexus teams, it's the USA Field Hockey's pipeline to the USA Field Hockey team. And so there's a lot of opportunities. So this will be a good, never played a team from Michigan. I know we've gone to New Jersey, Long Island, some Pennsylvania teams. So this will be a great opportunity for Darien, again, as you said, to see how they stack up. Fantastic ball from Kate Bogdan, sent up the middle.
Yeah, that was a great ball by Kate Bogdan.
She's going to get that one right back.
And again, Darien trying to get it started with Bogdan. And she'll get to number 8, Tori Stockdale.
She didn't like that first opportunity. She wants another one.
Stockdale shot picked up by the Greenwich defense. But again, Ashley Stockdale.
That Greenwich defense in there is just doing such a really strong job keeping their sticks down. There's Tori trying to get some, earning that
Whistle
penalty
will
corner.
be blown, and Darien will get another opportunity from the penalty.
So we're 10 minutes into the second quarter. Field hockey in high school went to quarters, I believe, just last year, 15 minutes instead of halves. So we're just almost at the halfway mark. Darien leading 2-0, and another opportunity here with the attack penalty corner. We have the same Ashley Stockdale inserting, same battery at the top with Blake Wilkes.
Yes, I believe prior to the 2021 season, the Connecticut High School switched field hockey from halves to quarters, and kind of just makes the game a little bit more interesting with the quicker game feeling. Running clock is shot just right at the goalie by number 8, Tori Stockdale.
Tell you, I think they're going to want to take a lot of those back, just wide of the net. All those opportunities.
Yeah, a lot of shots wide from this Darien team. I mean, they're getting the shots on, they just can't get the direction right.
Name of the game sometimes in hockey.
And that'll be number 11, Hope Hapgood, getting out there on the field for Darien.
Her sister, as I mentioned, at Dartmouth to play lacrosse.
And Tori Stockdale will get an opportunity, backhands it to Hope Hapgood. And now Greenwich will get their chance.
Good attempt to clear that ball out of the defensive 25. And just hit a Darien stick going out of bounds, so Greenwich will maintain possession.
Yeah, great clear by number 7, Liv Camneedy for Greenwich. Second year on this varsity squad. And Greenwich just trying to move the ball up. That'll be number 1, Stella Tybalt.
And they did a good job at it. Unfortunately, found a foot.
And Stella Tybalt on this Greenwich team, junior number 1, named top 25 Connecticut high school players to watch for 2023. She's a dominant player who will see a lot of time this year on the offense. And again, she plays club field hockey for AGH Field Hockey, which a lot of the players from around here play for. They know each other. They know each other's games.
Yes. Several clubs in the area of AGH. You have CT Elite. You have FHCC. There's HTC. I'm missing one, Competitive Edge Field Hockey. I believe those are all the ones primarily in Connecticut.
And now Hope Hapgood getting in there with number 6, Hannah Klingbeil.
Trying to center that ball.
And Tori Stockdale shot. Hope Hapgood getting under there, but Greenwich goalie Kelly Jansen gets down. Then we'll make that stop.
So we're down to 2:30. Let's see if Darien can generate a goal on this attack penalty corner. That's several opportunities. Just missing wide and or injection not coming out quite fast enough. So let's see if they can remedy those problems and find the back of that net.
Yeah, Darien's had a lot of opportunities but can't get the ball in the net. See what they do here on this last penalty with just over about 2 minutes left to go in the first half.
And of course that Greenwich defense doing a phenomenal job of not allowing any balls to come in.
Wilkes gets the shot on. That'll be stopped by Greenwich.
Great stop, clear by the goalie.
Darien still trying to get something. Tori Stockdale.
Tori just find a foot. There's another attack penalty corner. She's so crafty down there with her stick work.
And gets the attack penalty corner. Darien with another opportunity. And Darien has had countless opportunities this game so far, but this Greenwich Cardinals defense is just making the important stops when necessary.
They've done a phenomenal job. They're a tight unit. They've had their sticks down. They've
And
doubled
Wilkes
when they
gets a
needed
shot.
to.
Greenwich again makes another stop.
Ball coming out. Just under 90 seconds remaining in the half. Darien leading 2-0. That'll be maintained possession with Greenwich. Greenwich Cardinals.
And Greenwich Cardinals trying to get something. Haven't seen many shots on net from them all day, but have been playing excellent defense. And again, Ashley Stockdale just trying to move it up. Centers it. Kate Bach around there. Goalie
Great
down.
stop by the goalie.
Great stop. Hope Hapgood got a shot on that.
And another save.
Great save by the Greenwich goalie, Kelly Jansen.
You hear her JV team here cheering for her, and she deserves all of that. Those were 2 phenomenal saves.
And the Greenwich Cardinals JV team coming out here to support their varsity squad. They'll be future Cardinal team members in the next coming years.
So time does not stop on penalty corners at the high school level, so there'll be another opportunity here for Darien, closing down the first half. You see Ashley Stockdale changing sides. See if Darien can change tempo a little bit here. Still have the same unit at the top. You have, looks like Kate Bach running over to the other side, and Blake Wilk again at the top. Darien closing in. As I said, time is clicking down, so if they can keep this within the hashes and possibly earn another
Ashley
corner, time
Stockdale.
will continue.
Blake Wilkes, slap shot. Just goes left of the net. And Greenwich trying to get one more thing, but it looks like time will expire in this second quarter. And Darien's still up 2-0. In Kari, we saw a lot from the Greenwich defense. We didn't see much offense from both teams. And what do you think these teams are going to have to do to come out of halftime and make a statement in the second half?
Well, of course, Darien's going to have to get players on the post to knock those balls in. The Greenwich defense has done a really good job. I've said it a few times, phenomenal. They've gotten some balls ahead in their attack, but I think they've sharpened up a little bit with the stick-to-stick passing. I think you're going to see a little bit more of that from them, and then they'll look to get those long balls ahead to 1 or 2 of their players that are kind of floating up in the offensive 25, and Greenwich is going to look to generate something powerful, and they always do. So don't count this game out, folks. Don't turn us off. We're 2-0 at halftime, and we'll be back with you in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, 2-0 Darien. So 2-0 Darien leading the Greenwich Cardinals, and we'll be back in the DAF Media Network for the start of the third quarter.
DAF Media is actively seeking financial support. Founded in 2017, DAF Media has quickly become Southwestern Connecticut's source for quality sports, arts, and community programming. If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org. We are a registered 501c3 organization.
The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared to respond whenever you need it.
I'd like to thank the Darien Foundation for their continued support. They've been a wonderful partner, and they've taken this vision that we've had for this property and make it a reality.
Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
This is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
It's important for people to be proud of where they live and to understand that if they want a better society, that they need to fund places like the Darien Foundation and the places like the Mather Homestead, because they're so rich in cultural achievements that it makes it a better place to live.
And welcome back to the DAF Media Network. Just getting ready to start the third quarter of this FCIAC rival game between Darien and Greenwich. Darien leads the Cardinals 2-0. And we just want to give a quick shout out to our DAF Media crew, bringing you all the sights and sounds in this game. Will Donnelly, Eric Bellingham, Rose McCarthy, Mackenzie Nolan, and Tyler Fahey, bringing you everything from the graphics to the camera cutting and everything that is making this broadcast going great. And Darien and the Greenwich Cardinals will switch sides. They'll be going opposite directions for the start of the third quarter and then the fourth quarter as well. And Darien number 2, Kate Bach, the junior, will get ready at the center. This Darien team offense has been playing pretty well so far, having a lot of shots on goal, but not too many have gone in. And on the Greenwich Cardinal side, they're just trying to overpower this Darien offense. So we'll get started, and that will be number 1, Stella Tibble, and we are underway in the third quarter here at Darien High School. Darien just moving the ball around. And that'll be slapped out by Greenwich, so Darien with another opportunity. And looks like that'll be number 7, Kylie Liddell. And Greenwich just passing it all the way, and Darien defender Allie Meyer there. To number 15, junior Katie Walsh, getting into the game, her second year on varsity. Plays lax for Darien in the spring. And Darien Kate Bogdan will get that one, and we'll shoot it. Stella Tybalt getting that for Greenwich, preventing it from going out of bounds. And whistle blown, and Darien will get another opportunity. Allie Meyer slapping it. And that will go off Greenwich number 15, Emmy Arroyo. And Ashley Stockdale to Blake Wilkes. Another whistle. Darien will retain possession. And Allie Meyer, that'll be caught up by junior Sophia Klingbell of the Greenwich Cardinals. And Blake Wilkes back out to Allie Meyer. And Kate Bogdan to Kylie Liddell. Just trying to get past the defense of Greenwich, Allie Janison there. And Darien's senior captain, Katie Savino, being overcome by Greenwich senior Kate Donnellan. And possession will go to Greenwich as that ball will go out of bounds. And Kate Bogdan scoops it up just past the Greenwich number 7, Liv Camniti. And now Darien's Tori Stockdale will get it down to Darien's Hope Hapgood. Hapgood moving the ball around. Ref blows the whistle. And now Greenwich will get another opportunity. Ashley Stockdale moving in close. Slap shot just goes right of the Greenwich net. Seen a lot of shots from Ashley Stockdale and the entire Darien Blue Wave offense, but not many have gone in. Pretty much all of them have gone to the right or left, but Darien's playing high pressure on this Greenwich defense. And back out to Ashley Stockdale. And Greenwich there, another whistle blown. And another chance on for the penalty corner for Darien's Ashley Stockdale. Stockdale, Savino, Wilkes, Katie Walsh, Kate Bach, all there ready to make something happen. This Greenwich defense has been tough to get around this game. Stockdale, Wilkes ground ball shot. Stockdale trying to do something. And Stockdale getting it out. Now, Darien junior Katie Walsh will get a chance to put it back in. Walsh will hit it out to Allie Meyer. Meyer can't control possession. And gets it back to Katie Walsh. And Walsh on again, this time Greenwich Cardinals will get their possession. And that'll be intercepted by Allie Meyer. This Darien team knows how to keep the ball in the opponent's defensive zones, and Darien has not had an opportunity to let up this game. And Allie Meyer again, you know, talk about all these Darien players. They have 6 college commits on this roster, so Darien is just an all-around great team. They've played each other for a long time. They played with each other for a long time, and they know how to gel together and be able to be that dominant Darien team that we know of. And Greenwich getting another opportunity. Number 12, Julia Laduada. And now Darien getting into New Greenwich offensive zone, centered over for Kate Bach, but that will go wide. And Darien making the substitute. Number 3, Brooke Liddell coming in for number 15, Katie Walsh. And Darien passing that back into their own zone with Kate Bogdan to Allie Meyer. And there, Greenwich Cardinals number 15, Emmy Arroyo. Slapped by number 8, Sophia Klingbeil. And now Stella Tibble will get her shot. Shot goes off the post, but whistle will be blown. And no goal will be in effect for the Cardinals. That one just off the left post and then went in just past goaltender Tess Haggany, and Greenwich will get another chance on the corner penalty. One of the first corner penalties we've seen for this Cardinals team all day, and huge opportunity in order to cut this lead in half. You see Stella Tybalt there. Was that just past her, going to number 7, Liv Camnini. And again, this Darien team overcoming that Greenwich penalty try. In case Savino passing it out. Just about 7:30 left to go in this third quarter. Watching this game on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. I'm so glad you could be watching this game with us. Allie Meyer slap shots it all the way to number 4, Anna Duarte, the sophomore, making her debut in this game. And a whistle will be blown. Trying to get some clearance on what happened. It looks like the players will come in. I do believe that there is a storm upon us. Not sure if anyone saw lightning. But it looks like these players will go onto their respective benches for the time being. Yep, and these players are gonna, looks like they're gonna pack up their bags, exit the field for the time being, given the lightning sighting and half-hour warning that that is in place. So Darien will go up 2-0, and we'll be back in the DAF Media Network with more on this weather-related delay. Summer break is in the books, and students are back in class at Darien High School. Hi everybody, I'm Liam Tomaszewski, and we welcome you to this DAF Media special as we preview the 2023 high school fall sports season. It's the beginning of a new era for the Darien football team, and here's Owen Heffron with that story.
Thanks, Liam. The Blue Wave failed to make the playoffs last season for the first time in more than a decade, but a familiar face steps in to lead the program. Longtime assistant Andy Grant is in his first year as head coach. There's some youth and inexperience on both sides of the ball, but there are key returning players as well, and plenty of optimism in camp.
With the coaches that we have, they're doing a great job of supporting us, on the field and off, and that's kind of translating to how the players treat each other.
We've been doing a lot of work over the summer with our underclassmen. They've shown that they can play on this football field at a varsity level.
I would say communication is one of the most important aspects of the game for us. We got to communicate all the plays and signals, get lined up right, which is really key for our defense and offense.
We're feeling really confident going into week 1 against North Haven. It's going to be a big game, but we're feeling pretty ready and prepared.
Our expectations is to have a really good season, win a lot of games, and win the Turkey Bowl. Our goals are to go undefeated and win a state championship.
Darien's schedule is loaded. The Blue Wave face 3 defending state champions this season. Liam, back to you.
Thanks, Owen. It won't be easy for the Darien field hockey team to replicate last year's storybook season that included a conference and state championship, but expectations are once again high. Veteran head coach Mo Minikis lost a number of talented players to graduation, but this Darien team has a tight group of seniors who know all about the program's history of success.
This season, we're going to try to take it one game at a time, but ultimately we're going to try to replicate what we did last year.
For us, communication is important, like on the field and off the field, so that we can work well together, especially because we're like a younger team and we haven't really all played together for that much yet.
We just think it's really important to maintain like a really good chemistry. I think that helps us throughout the season and on the field as well.
I think also taking our practices very seriously and hard, like our preseason, is crucial for our success.
Over on the center oval field, the Darien boys soccer team is hard at work. The boys had a season to remember in 2022, but have some unfinished business after losing to Trumbull in the FCIAC championship. Boys soccer coach John Bradley looks to build on the momentum from last season after losing the majority of its starting lineup to graduation.
We're working towards just rebuilding our team. We have a bunch of freshmen and sophomore, which is basically the core of our team.
We lost a lot of our seniors last year, so I think just playing together, seeing how we play as a team, especially with the new people that we got.
And we're just kind of trying to get more comfortable knowing each other's play styles and trying to work hard to make everyone better out in the field.
Our communication on the field was lacking a little bit last season. I'm hoping with the upcoming kids, lots of sophomores, freshmen, coming juniors, we can get some more kids, better communication on the field. I think that will definitely help us have a more successful season.
On the girls' side of the ball, Darien completed an 8-6-3 season a year ago, and they're ready to make a statement in the FCIAC. Darien head coach Lee Parsons is back on the sidelines, and with plenty of depth in their lineup, the girls are ready to continue with what they started last year with a mix of veteran and younger players.
In this season, we need to take each game one step at a time and just focus on working with each other and making the little plays and doing the little things for each of our teammates.
We practice a lot together in a positive way, I would say. I think altogether we just embrace more of a friendship role than a teammate.
I think just getting everyone on the same page is our main goal and what's going to help us to succeed this year.
We're all super competitive and definitely want to win. I think our expectations to get as many wins as we can and go as far as we can, but we're definitely going to take each game at a time and just focus on the team and our team itself.
Inside the main gym, the Darien girls volleyball team is back at it after a stellar 2022. Darien took both the FCIAC and state crowns in a year to remember. After not losing a match and only dropping 3 sets last season, the Wave is ready for what they hope will be another historic season.
This year we have a good team chemistry and we all trust each other a lot and we're good at building camaraderie.
We had some underclassmen last year that now have a lot more experience this year. We're just taking it day by day, getting better every day in the gym. With our season last year, we've been constantly reminded of our success last season, so I think right now we're just focusing on this year, this team, and what we can do this year.
The Blue Wave Cross Country program will sprint their way into a new season this fall. With lots of young faces stepping up into varsity roles, the team will have lots of depth throughout their lineup. The boys finished 11th in the Class L last year, while the girls finished 11th in the Class LL. Along with a new track facility this year, Darien will have one home meet on the DHS running trail.
We have pretty high expectations going into the season. I'm pretty confident that we can make it back to the state open as a team, which would be amazing.
I think it's important to just put your all into every workout and every practice and just be there for the team.
We start every practice off stretching together.
It's important to foster a community.
We have a lot of high expectations for the season, definitely getting that FCIAC championship and doing really well in states.
We have a strong group of seniors and we have some really talented underclassmen.
Do the warm-ups together, get the core in together, get stretching in together.
And just trying to push each other every day to be the best team we can this year.
Girls swimming and diving will get ready to jump in the pool again this year after winning the Class L state title last year. Under head coach Marge Trefone, Darien will again have big goals for the season, having a string of underclassmen and veteran talent.
I'm expecting that we're going to have a really competitive season. We graduated a really talented class last year, but we also have a really talented freshman class. We've been training really hard in and out of the pool, so come championship season, we should be really strong and people should be dropping a lot of time.
To be successful this season, we definitely need to make sure to keep our head down, keep working hard, just not give up.
We maintain team morale throughout the season by staying super positive during practice, at the meets, on deck, every day, and making sure that we're all there for each other and cheering each other on throughout the season.
The Darien boys golf team returned 6 varsity players from last season, a season where they finished 9th at the Class L state tournament. The Darien boys team will play all their home matches at 3 of the Darien country clubs. That'll do it for this DAF Media special. I'm Liam Tomaszewski, and we thank you for watching. And we are here in the DAF Media Network. They're between the varsity field hockey game between Darien and Greenwich. Currently in a weather-related delay. I've seen a couple lightning bolts around here, and I've heard some thunder. So game is currently not being played, and have to wait out the half hour from the last lightning bolt scene. But other than that, we'll keep you updated with anything, and hope to see the remainder of the third quarter between this field hockey game.
DAF Media is actively seeking financial support. Founded in 2017, DAF Media has quickly become Southwestern Connecticut's source for quality sports, arts, and community programming. If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org. We are a registered 501c3 organization.
The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared to respond whenever you need it.
I'd like to thank the Darien Foundation for their continued support. They've been a wonderful partner, and they've taken this vision that we've had for this property and make it a reality.
Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
This is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
It's important for people to be proud of where they live and to understand that if they want a better society, that they need to fund places like the Darien Foundation and the places like the Mather Homestead, because they're so rich in cultural achievements that it makes it a better place to live.
The Darien Foundation was founded in 1998 by Richard and Maureen Chilton, and the thesis behind that founding was to bring technology to the Darien public school systems. And that launched us, and that got us going, and through technology and capital project initiatives, we've now funded over $5.5 million over the last 24 years to build a better Darien.
Our board really likes to get involved and assist the partners that we collaborate with, whether it's a grant for a youth project or a grant from a community service, schools, the police. Often they come to us with ideas that we help them bring to fruition.
The Darien Foundation recently awarded the Darien Police Department 2 grants. One was for laser shot and the other for Faro technology. Laser shot technology is based on decision making. It may come down to using their firearm, but in reality, we would like them to talk the situation down where you use less lethal force, and this program allows us to do that.
Police, drop the gun!
Faro technology gives us a 360-degree view, catching all the points we need to catch in our accident scene. It also takes a lot less time. This allows us to open up roads, get traffic flowing a lot quicker than we ever used to be able to. We can also map the inside of buildings. We can use it at outdoor crime scenes, indoor crime scenes. It's really used for a plethora of investigations. It's a tool that most other departments may not have their hands on just yet, and thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have that technology.
At Home in Darien is a nonprofit organization that helps senior citizens to remain living independently in their home and in the community. We provide important services to help them do so, such as transportation. Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
From all standpoints, this is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide, both in terms of safety and comfort. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
Post 53 is the town's ambulance service. We respond to over 1,600 emergency calls a year. We're a vital service that has been here for 51 years. The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. You don't know how important an ambulance is until you actually need it. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared, to be well-trained and well-staffed, to respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whenever you need it.
The Darien Foundation is really excited to be able to launch a new program for the Darien schools, which will benefit students K through 12 in all 7 schools. This is the new robotics program, which will be an extracurricular opportunity for students to build robots, compete against other leagues, and collaborate together.
Our robotics program is going to benefit students in so many ways. In regular classes, students are always looking for the right answer, that there's only one way to answer something. Robotics is completely different. In robotics, you learn that there are multiple solutions to every problem. You learn that you have these obstacles that you have to overcome. You have to really be a creative problem solver. And most importantly, you need to persevere.
Early on in the process, the Darien Foundation reached out to administration and they offered to provide funding for a project, and it just dovetailed beautifully to the goals of the strategic plan. I look forward to continue to work closely with the Darien Foundation, both on this project and other projects down the line.
We welcome ideas for possible grants. We'd like to do grants that promote and strengthen our community. Sometimes it's from an organization, sometimes it's from our emergency service partners, or it's from the Darien Public Schools. One of our most popular grants, which was the Playground by the Sound, came to us from 4 Darien moms who said, let's get together and figure out how to build this.
Thanks to the generosity of our board members and officers, every dollar you give to the Darien Foundation goes directly to the grants that we're supporting. I invite all of you to help us move our community further and support the Darien Foundation.
DAF Media is actively seeking financial support. Founded in 2017, DAF Media has quickly become Southwestern Connecticut's source for quality sports, arts, and community programming. If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org. We are a registered 501c3 organization.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
And we are back here in the DAF Media Network. And after a long weather delay, we have heard the consensus that this game will be canceled, and Darien will come away with the win 2-0 against the Greenwich Cardinals. So there are thunderstorms in the area, and the forecast is not looking too great, but nevertheless, Darien will get the win 2-0. And just want to give one final shout out to our amazing DAF Media crew for coming out here, bringing you all the sights and sounds in this one. Will Donnelly, Eric Bellingham, Rose McCarthy, Kenzie Nolan, and DAF Media advisor Damian Andrews. So your final score, Darien 2, Greenwich Cardinals 0. And we'll see you all on Thursday for the Darien field hockey game between Darien and New Canaan here at the Stadium Field. So everyone have a great rest of your night, and overall enjoy the rest of the week.